I want to share with you a powerful practice that if you incorporate it in your salah, in your prayers, it not only will transform you spiritually, but also mentally and emotionally. So make sure you watch this video to the very end. This is a practice that will not only ignite your heart with a greater iman and greater reverence for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as you stand before Him, and allow your heart to walk away from every prayer more nourished and more suffice, but it will also empower you on a psychological level as it will help you regulate your nervous system. Today, so many people struggle with an unregulated nervous system, a nervous system that is overactive, overstimulated. And a sign that a person has an unregulated nervous system, one of the most common signs is that they rush through everything, even when there is no urgency. They have a hard time slowing down. They're eating food, they finish their plate in minutes, they're not fully chewing. They're speaking to someone and they're rushing to get to the next sentence. They're rushing through their words. They're cleaning the counter and they're rushing, even when there is no urgency. They are walking and they're walking fast as if someone's chasing them. This is a sign of an unregulated nervous system. And our lower self, our nafs, plays a role in this, by the way. You see, the nafs always wants instant gratification. It wants to be soothed immediately. And shaitan will always influence it to be in the next moment. You see, shaitan wants you anywhere but the moment you are in, because the present is the most powerful space. The present is the most sacred space, and it's the most valuable space that you can be connected to, because it's the only space where you can reap nourishment, benefit from the task, from the actions that you're engaging in. Today, so many people rob themselves of nourishment because they're not training themselves to slow down. It is a muscle, what I call a psycho-spiritual muscle, that we have muscles that are physical, that we work out, and we have muscles that are psychological and spiritual, and we need the integration of tazkiyah, the spiritual work, and the psychological work to create greater peace and alignment within us. So this practice that I want to share with you, if you start doing it in salah, inshallah, its benefits will seep into other areas of your life. The Prophet ﷺ and so many of Islam's teachings are about you centering yourself, slowing down, and taking care of this inner state. Do you know that we're taught to slow down even when we approach prayer? The Prophet ﷺ, he taught us that even when we're going to Jama'ah and we find that the Jama'ah has started, what do many of us do? We rush. We think that being a good Muslim is rushing to make that first rak'ah. The Prophet ﷺ, he teaches us the opposite. He says, if you are running, walk, which essentially means what? It essentially means do not go into prayer with such a state, with an overstimulated, overactive, anxious state, because the states you walk into anything with affects what you get out of it. It affects the nourishment that you get out of it. SubhanAllah, Islam's teachings empower us on a psychological